Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of today's highlight on the sports news of Bradley Beal. Now, before we get into what we're going to discuss today, I want to give everybody the opportunity to subscribe and click the bell so your post notifications will be on every time I am posting a new updated segment. And also share the video if you can to spread it around for others to be aware of what your girl does on this channel. All right, so let's get into the discussion today. So I want to talk about how all of a sudden Bradley Beal has come down with COVID-19 particles, meaning that he's tested positive for having COVID-19 particles in his body, but he has no symptoms, y'all. It has been reported that they were stating that Bradley Beal would have to go through several testings daily to be able to make sure he was good enough to play in every game before each game. And I think Bradley Beal felt that was going to be a lot on him, so he finally decided to just opt out. And then it was reported later on, I want to say midday yesterday, that he will no longer be part of the USA team playing in the Olympics. And I have a lot to say because I find it very interesting that out of nowhere he tested positive for having, particles of COVID in his system. I cannot talk today, y'all. I'm so sorry. In his system, after, he has come out before stating how he felt about the vaccine, feeling that, no one should be forced, that it should definitely be a choice. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me, that he was one of the athletes in the NBA that was not for taking the vaccine. In fact, his wife, Kamaya Adams, who everyone knows her from, Love and Hip Hop LA, she has come out and, even expressed that she's not for the vaccine. And she took a lot of heat by that when the legendary MLB baseball player Hank Aaron passed away. In fact, here is the tweet that she tweeted after his passing. And she had a lot to say about it, as far as being like someone who personally knew people that knew him, to state that he was not actually sick when he passed away. So this is very interesting. And I think she took a lot of slack because she is stating that she knows without a shadow of a doubt, it sounds like, that he passed away because of taking the shot. So that caused a lot of controversy because, it's a lot of people that are trying to promote people to take the shot so that everybody can become more in a safe environment so that we can move forward with our lives and not be stuck in the house. But when you come out and state something like this is like, whoa, hold on, what are you doing? Why are you coming out saying this? That ain't right. So, she got a lot of backlash for it. And, of course, Bradley Beal, he stood up for his woman. So when he did that, it made it look like, is he feeling this way too? If you look at the bottom of her tweet, it has said he was not sick before passing. This is a fact. He was not sick. So her saying that made it seem like if he wasn't sick and he just took the shot, then why did he pass away? But I think a lot of people also forget Hank Aaron was 86 years old. He was elderly. And, even though it may not seem like he was sick, we don't know what he may have had going on personally that he didn't tell anybody. So that's why I think a lot of people just didn't appreciate her coming out and making that comment. Was it immature to do? I wouldn't say no, because she stand by what she feels. And what she feels doesn't make it not valid, but I think she should have kept it to herself, being that she is married to a household name as Bradley Beal, and he would get the backlash for that in the long haul. Let's not forget, it wasn't too long ago that Chris Paul, who is now playing in the NBA Finals, had came out stating how he felt about people having to be forced to take the vaccine, how he wasn't for it. And then out of nowhere, boom, he tested positive for COVID-19 particles as well. And he had to sit out for 2 weeks. during the time of them playing in the semifinals at that time, to fight to go to the finals. Luckily, his team pulled through, and he's now able to come back and play in the finals. So, it's just very interesting to me when people speak out against what the majority is trying to push, that it always comes back that the minority portion gets the slap on the wrist. And the same thing occurred with Bradley Beal. Chris Paul had no symptoms. Nobody else came out testing positive either. And because of that alone just makes you side-eye the whole situation, because how do one person test positive but nobody else test positive as well? So it makes you just wonder sometimes, is this people higher up's way of trying to shush people so that they can push what they're trying to push across the board for everyone to do? You never know. The only thing I can truly say is, if he is being penalized for having his views on the whole COVID virus vaccine situation, I feel like we as a whole, the United States, is really going to be penalized for it, because Bradley Beal is a big attribute to the basketball program. He is averaging 10.3 points a game, and he's shooting 10 for 21, and let alone in the last two expedition games, he had 12 points against Australia, and then he had another 17 points against Argentina. So as you can see, he is slowly but truly was getting into a rhythm to where we were getting that Bradley Beal that's averaging 31 points a game in the regular season. So by him not being there, it is really going to be shown, I feel like, because his presence was well needed there. And let's not forget, Bradley Beal also was trying to do the World Cup 2 years ago, but then he had to opt out again because of personal family issues. So it just seems like Bradley Beal cannot catch a break, y'all. And I feel for the brother. I really do. Not to mention, y'all, we would have been in for a great treat to see Bradley Beal and Jason Tatum play together, because you both know they from that St. Louis, baby. And them coming together on the same team, what? Oh, my gosh. Being that Jason Tatum is one of my favorite players right now in the NBA, that would have just been music to my ears and just a sight to see to my eyes and everyone else's. But now, as you can see from this picture I'm posting, that it looks like 19 hours ago, Jeremy Grant, who plays for the Detroit Pistons, has also tested positive with COVID-19 particles. So what I'm starting to think is, maybe our people don't need to go over to Tokyo to play. Maybe we need to opt out till we can get this ordeal under wraps. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Leave it down in the comments and give me your honest opinion. I want to know. And I will catch you guys the next time. Talk to you later. Bye. Also, I wanted to ask y'all, who do y'all feel should replace Bradley Beal? They're thinking about maybe Tobias Harris, who plays for the Philadelphia Sixers. I think that's a great pick because I love his style. He's a very great, from what I see, team player. And he give you them buckets, too. If not him, I'm looking at maybe somebody from the LA Clipper organization if they're interested. But I think before we decide anything, we need to protect our players and make sure that it's safe to go to Tokyo. But y'all leave it in the comments, like I said. All right, bye for real this time.
Anyway, to tie it up. Brooks sets up for three. Bonga the offensive rebound. Beal, nice spin move. Oof. Gets around Valanciunas.
Yeah.
Hachimura finds Beal cutting. Beal, oh wow, look at that two-handed slam. Watch Beal with two hands cock it back.
Yeah.
So Milwaukee's gone small. The Wizards respond going small as well with Neto, Beal, Hachimura, Bertans, and Avdia. What a spin move. And the three for Beal. Getting himself in rhythm. He's got 21.
But I mean, that's just, he had
that's
him.
An ankle break.
Yeah, he had him. So on the closeout.
Knicks just can't give up threes right now. Beal has it. Beal looking for the three, fires away, and knocks it down. 3-point game, 13.4 remaining.
Westbrook will shoot a three. Off iron, long rebound. Beal's got it. Beal for three. He made it, and he was fouled.
They're unable to come up with the bad bounce. Offensive rebound, and you foul him trying to